It's Karson and Kennedy, Q107.5.
We just brought our A game right now. Big round of
Pretty
applause for Angela Bassett.
Hey!
Good morning, Angela. How are you?
Good morning.
It was wonderful of you to come by the station this morning.
Oh, it's great.
We've been trying to finagle one of you since you got here.
Really?
I've actually been stalking Alan Alda, if you must
he's
know.
such a nice
I've been in
guy.
love with him since, and so I kind of creep around hoping I can see him. But in any event.
We have another friend of ours. We call her Stalker Tammy. She's been out stalking your movie sets for the past couple of weeks.
She's been an extra in a few scenes. She's having a blast. She went out there this morning, apparently, to try and go to where they were shooting and kind of say, hey, can I... And the guy kind of turned her around and said, you're the third person to come here this morning to ask for somebody. You're going to have to go now.
I think they were shooting at the prison.
Yeah, the penal farm.
Want to be turned around. You don't want us to keep you, do you?
So let's talk about the movie that you're shooting here in Memphis. It's called Nothing But the
It's called
Truth.
Nothing But the Truth, written and directed by Rod Lurie, and it's snatched right out of the headlines today about the First Amendment rights of a CIA agent who is outed. The reporter doesn't want to give up her sources, and the manifestations of that. What happens to her life and the life of the agent.
What character are you playing?
I am the reporter's boss. I'm the editor of the Washington, D.C. newspaper.
Aha.
Wow, that's normally a role in the movies that you would see a curmudgeon-y old man in.
I
With a cigar and whatnot.
I know. So when I read the script and saw, that it was a woman, Bonnie Brillstein. They had to change the name because of me. But
Right.
I was just really impressed by the director and that he wrote 3 really strong female characters.
That's awesome.
Who else is in the movie? Now, we've seen, I got married a couple of weeks ago down at the Madison.
Yeah.
And we think we may have
Felt the
spotted...
effects of your wedding.
Were
Yeah,
you-
getting into the elevator, trying to go home after a long day.
Oh, I
A
know.
lot
That
of
elevator wasn't
revelers
moving.
and-
Sorry about that. You could have come to the reception.
Congratulations.
Thank you, by
Yeah.
4 weeks, we got it all figured out.
Yay. You're good to go. You're straight.
Who else is in the movie with you?
Well, as you mentioned, Alan
Alda.
Alda, Matt Dillon.
Right.
Wonderful.
Judy Patootie.
He is, Kate Beckinsale. She's the reporter.
Right.
Vera Farmiga, who's in The Departed, fabulous actress. My husband is even the director or the CIA director.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Courtney Vance.
Courtney Vance, right?
And let's see, who else?
There's no-
David Schwimmer and Nora Wiley in it? Are they
Nora
here?
Wiley, David Schwimmer.
Yeah, he picked his head out during the rehearsal dinner, or the rehearsal for the wedding. We were upstairs,
Noah.
and everybody, the door closed, and somebody goes, "Ross was just here," which I'm sure he loves to hear.
Did you see?
he's a great guy.
He's
I
funny.
love
I just
him.
saw him in 30 Rock. Have you?
Oh, I missed it last
Me
night.
too. I taped
we were
it. Don't-
working.
He plays this character called Green Zone that is obnoxious and funny as crap. And then Vice President Al Gore
was
is on
on,
the show
yeah.
also.
All right, I have a question.
What's
How
that?
did you hear about this to come here today?
Well, one of our drivers on the set, Drew Clark. Do you know her? I mean, all of Memphis has to know Drew. She told me about it at lunch yesterday, and I was like, sure, let's make it happen. So
Wow.
she got Gay here to bring me over.
That's nice of you.
Yeah.
And so, what are you going to do with the tickets if you were to win? If you
I-
are our most famous celebrity?
Well, if I am the most famous, because
Well,
you
wait a
had
minute,
some
if.
pretty awesome people come through
Hey,
here.
I'm telling you what, we've
I mean,
had fun. I've had a blast.
Wait, Oscar nominated here.
I'm trying to be like,
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm
I'm
just
trying to
gonna throw
keep
it
the
out there.
rules.
Yeah,
There's
fair,
people still
diplomatic, we
waiting.
must
I don't.
be, that's right.
You've got to continue on. So
And
in
I
any
heard you
event,
have some really ingenious kids come up with some great ideas
Yeah, we
coming through
did.
here.
Yeah, the
people.
cutout of the wrestler, that was pretty slick.
I know. I might have.
so what do you want to do with the
cutout.
tickets if you were to win?
Well, St. Jude's Hospital for Children.
Oh, so you're going to donate the tickets?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be amazing.
When I flying down here, for the rehearsal, I happened to run into a young lady who was in the marketing department there, and she gave me her card. She was really nice. And a couple of weeks ago, I went to the Ben Harper concert, and he had gone. He was so moved from going over there.
It's an amazing
and
place.
meeting some of the little girl through the Make-A-Wish Foundation. And of course, for years I've heard about Marlo Thomas's dad, Danny Thomas,
Absolutely.
who started that hospital and all the great work they're doing for children, in such need. And I'm sure there's some little ones over there who would just. It would just brighten their day to be able to go
That's
and see.
amazing.
You're such a role model. I want to tell you, I was doing a little research because we got wind that you might be coming down here, and I started doing some reading about you. You went to Yale.
Yes.
And then you also got your master's degree from Yale. Is that correct?
Exactly.
Where did you meet your husband?
at Yale.
Is that right? You have a college
drama
sweetheart?
school there. Yeah, in graduate school. But it took about 14 years for us to
Sometimes
get it
it
together.
takes that way.
I know.
You got to make sure it's
him
right.
out from afar.
And we have something else in common.
What's that?
Twins. You have twins now.
Yeah.
A year old, a little over a year old.
21 months. Slater and Bronwyn.
Wow.
Slater and Bronwyn.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Dang, look at her. I'm all back.
Well, I'm running in two directions. You have twins, though?
Yeah, 2 girls, Courtney and Kristen with a K.
Oh,
Yes.
beautiful. How old are they?
14.
They're about to kill him.
Yeah.
Wow, teens.
And they're not going to see Hannah Montana. 'Cause I don't know
Try to
anybody.
stop 'em.
No,
We ain't got no tickets, girl.
I had a deal worked out if I could get Justin Timberlake in here, but I don't think it's going to happen. So. Right. When does the movie wrap?
The 19th of November.
Right. Was this your first trip to Memphis?
No, actually, I was here 3 years ago hosting the Freedom Awards. Yeah, which was really cool.
Yeah.
You know, the guy from
It's an amazing city, man.
Hotel Rwanda, Rusabegian, and Ruby Dee, and,
That's
and
right.
Oprah.
I remember.
Yeah.
Ding.
Do you still get a lot of people that when they see you, they want to talk about What's Love Got to Do with It in the role that you played as Tina Turner? I mean, that's it's a once in a lifetime to play a role like that, isn't it?
It really, truly is. It was great. It was,
I sang her song last night at EP's.
Oh, did you?
Sure did. Sang Rollin', Rollin' on the River. Sure did.
I know, I can go in the mall and the music that's playing, seems like
You
I
can't
walk
help
into
it.
a store
Dun, dun.
and you
gotta bounce, you gotta do it.
What's love? And you're like, I just go, thanks.
How about it? A big round of applause for Angela Bassett.
So much.
Thank you, guys.
This is the coolest
I
thing
hope
ever.
I win these tickets.
I hope you do too.
Yeah, I feel sorry for the people who were in the green room watching Angela Bassett leave the green room.
It's Karson and Kennedy, Q107.5.